Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Flying Scorpion coming at you with another post-gameplay analysis / commentary for you. I'm going to be doing a little bit less of the video editing. I'm not going to be using my webcam for a bunch of videos today, just because I want to just crank out a bunch, and I'm not as concerned about the production quality of them or doing any fancy editing. So let's just get right at it. This is we're going to be doing a bunch of losses today, and I might actually commentate all of these in this one big long video, perhaps. Although I probably should break it up into some smaller videos. But yeah, I'll probably just break it up into some smaller videos. Anyways, I'm playing a Broken Hill Foundry. I'm going to take the increased damage output. It's just been seeming like a little bit better for breaking the tank on really good teams. One of the reasons why I take it, I'll explain a little bit more, but some of the top ranking players take that damage perk, and I've started taking it as well. And this is why I think it's a good idea to take damage perk. Now you can see we've got a few elite hunters here. Breezy, TAW Fish 67, TAW MMO. Wow, actually those are the same clanmates that I played in a different video that I've got uploaded. I had a bug or a glitch or something. My YouTube videos got stuck at 95% processing and they never finished, so I had to actually delete them. And I'm going to start over again. So we're going to pause it here. We're going to talk about the team we're up against. So this is Broken Hill Foundry. I got Kyra. I got Cabot. So Kyra's being played by Nuggy. Cabot's being played by Fish. Crow is being played by MMO. And Hyde is being played by Breezy. It's a pretty strong setup. They don't have Hank to protect Kyra, though. So provided that, you know, I'm on my game, I should be able to take Kyra down. But Kyra does have the self-heals. And by focusing on her and with Cabot's increased damage output or damage amplifier, I might take a crap ton of damage doing this. Now, I haven't actually, usually I review these videos before I do the commentary, and then I have more, I'm not really just reacting to what I see on the screen. I can plan ahead a little bit more. I'm just playing these videos now, and it's been a while since I played this match. All the footage that I'm going to be doing today is, you know, several days to almost a week old. What I like to do here, I'm going to just slow it down just a bit. I don't know if I've explained this in another video, but I like to move at normal speed over to this hole and then crouch and then turn right and go back up again. So I'm going to move over the hole, and then I'm going to go into crouch mode once I get over the corner, and then I'm going to go back up into this top layer, and then it just looks like I went down into the hole, and it's something that I like to do to help juke the hunter. So I'm going to get a little bit of distance here. Go around this way and eat some food behind here, maybe. I don't know if I should do that, but yeah, I'm gonna, no, I don't warp blast here. Yeah, there we go. Warp blast right in the middle. Get all three of these meats. This is pretty good play, I'd say. I'm not playing as sloppy today, well, at least in the beginning of this match, but there we go. I just got birds, so that pretty much fucks up my juking. I didn't notice the birds up on top of the roof there. They're a little out of sight, so anyhow, moving along, just trying to sneak around here. This is probably the most obvious path to take once you leave that area, so I probably could turn around and go in a different direction. I'm getting a little bit better with sneaking, and then just once you get in a little bit of distance, just getting out of sneak mode and starting to move quickly. Especially against Crow, man. Like, you have to have a lot of distance, and leaving no tracks for a short distance and then creating tracks again after you've picked your direction and gone off in that way for a while, it's just going to help you a little bit. You don't want to be sneaking constantly with Crow there. You just move too slow. You want to have a lot of distance between you and him. So, at least on this map anyways, it's a pretty small map. Crow is very strong on this map. He does a really good job finding the monster. There we go. There's somebody. They know where I am. This isn't a bad spot to get domed, but of course, you know, you don't want to get domed if you can avoid it. I probably should have gone around to the left rather than cut straight through here. And by got around to the left, I think, right, let's back up just a touch. I got my mouse on my screen. I forgot about this. I should be using this more. I mean this way. That way. I should be going that way. Instead, I go through here. I should climb up this even. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid getting spotted by that guy. I think I'm far enough away to be able to sniff without revealing too much of my position, but I gotta be real careful here because there's Cabot. He sees me. He probably could hear me using my sneak. So now that they found me, I'm probably never going to get away. That's just kind of what it's like on this map. And I'm not able to eat there, obviously. But so is this the trapper? Oh, it's the trapper. Okay. Once again, like if you're from Turtle Rock Studios, can you guys do something about these names? Like that looks. How is that that much distinguishable between the color of the support character? I saw somebody else post on the forums today, and I am in complete agreement with them. The support characters and the trap characters' names, the colors, are barely distinguishable. They're really hard to see the difference. So I got the damage amp on me. I'm going straight for the trapper. There's Nuggy, the medic. Now I'm stage 1. This is definitely not a good time to fight. I just don't quite have the damage on the Warp Blast or all of my tools to be able to do this. But there we go. There she goes. I lost all my armor doing that though, so shit's about to get real for me. Yeah, I'm taking some health damage. Now, think about how much armor I have versus how much health I have. It's not that big of a difference, so the amount of armor damage I took is probably going to be about the same amount of damage I'll take to kill this guy in straight up raw health, maybe even more because Sunny, or not Sunny, but the medic can actually heal him. Yeah, see, so the medic is actually healing him. I'm getting my damage amp, and he's getting healed quite a bit. And look at this, Dome goes down. I lose a crap ton of health trying to kill that guy. If I was to do that again, I don't know. I may have been better off going straight for the hunter or straight for the trapper instead of the medic. I did get a down penalty, but look at how much health I took in that process. I took a lot of health damage there. And that's one of the things with Wraith is playing as Wraith, it's really punishing if you make a mistake or if you get caught in a bad situation. Whereas playing as another character, it's not quite as punishing. It's not like you're going to take 3/4 of your health from one bad engagement like that. I don't know. At least that's just how I feel about it. Just going to grab a quick buff here, and I think I'm about to get kind of domed again. I'm not going to be able to get away. Like, I can't eat. I think I'm going to get domed right here. I'm not too sure. I know dome is on cooldown. We'll see what happens here, but I'm just going off of memory. I don't exactly remember how this one played out. But it's really hard to get away. Like, Wraith just doesn't have enough speed to really get away once they're on your ass. The only chance you really have to get away and safely evolve is if you can start sneaking and lose line of sight to the hunters. But we'll see. I'm moving pretty quickly through the map. I do know the map relatively well. Looks like I'm going to evolve right here. Bit of an unusual spot. Hopefully that's going to work to my advantage. Alright, so, birds found me. I'm already taking damage from Hyde's stink grenade. I don't have that much of a health pool to really afford this, and I get domed again. So, I honestly don't know what I could have really done. Maybe made a little more distance, but I got no armor. I have even less health now than I did on the first engagement, but I do have more of my abilities. This is definitely not working out for me. It's definitely not working out for me. Now, I know it's got to be me. Like, I have to be the... You know, some people blame the tool, and other people blame the person using the tool. It's got to be me, because I watched... I'm going to slow this down a bit, so I can actually afford the time to talk about some of this stuff while I do this. I watched a really good monster player last night, and he did fine with Wraith. He's on, like, a massive winning streak. And I'm on a massive losing streak. Like, last night, I lost, like... 9 out of 10 games. It was terrible. It was extremely frustrating, and that's what's really pushing me to do these recordings. So I'm trying to avoid damage at this point as much as possible, just because I want to armor up. Like, I really wasn't ready for this dome, obviously. I wanted to have armor before I fought at stage 2, and be able to just jump in, get some damage off, and then leave, get a strike, and then leave. But the team is doing a real good job of clinging to me. And, yeah, I'm trying to use my decoy as much as possible to dish out damage to them, but decoy does not last long enough, really. Like, it's about to disappear, I think. It does get a nice little... Oh, it gets, like, a little bit of damage off on that guy, but that's it. Like, it just doesn't last long enough, really, to hurt them here. Now I'm just hiding, hoping that the bird doesn't notice me. It is going to notice me before this dome is up, for sure. There we go. So I just got noticed by the bird. But there goes the dome, so I'm free to run. This is how it feels like when I play as Wraith a lot lately. Just running, trying not to die in these domes, trying to get prepared. And then by the time I am prepared, I'm so fucked up that, like, I really don't stand a very good chance in the next fight. I really hope that if you're a good Wraith player, or you have, if you're even just a competent player in general, can you give me some suggestions on what I can do better here? Because I'm really struggling, and to be honest, like, it's making me just want to take a break from the game, but we'll see. So, all right, I'm moving along. I'm like, all right, I'm stage 2. I've taken a shitload of health. It's just not looking good, man. The good thing is that they don't have Hank on their team. So it's not like I've got to really commit super hard to get a strike. Like, I can go in there and get a strike and then get out potentially without taking a whole lot of health damage. But with Cabot on the team and his damage amplifier, you know, that could change things a lot. I know it's a bit hard to hit Wraith, but that flamethrower and the stink grenades, they do a real good job on Wraith. They really do. And it reveals me. I like to use my decoy. That flamethrower is going to make it hard for me to really sneakily use that thing. To use the decoy, that is. I'm trying to get ready for stage 3. I checked to see if there's a health regen buff, but it's not there. I grabbed this guy. Alright, let's see if I can get the warp blast behind him. No, I get a pounce attack. Okay, good. I don't know where his teammates are. Oh, there's Cabot. So pounce attack doesn't work. See, so that's what I mean, like, kind of the unforeseen things of having Cabot on the team. Excuse me. If it was Hank, he wouldn't have been able to stop me from doing that, but Cabot is able to do that. So I see a big piece of meat down there below me. I'm probably going to go for that. There we go. I think there's a hunter really close. If I'm going off of memory here, I'm not too sure. No. It's kind of hard. Like, I kind of get the gameplay matches mixed up. I'm like, oh, is this the match where this happened? I can't remember. So I'll go ahead. Guess I'll grab some more meats here while I'm in this area. Since I went for the sneak attack on the assault, at least they know that I'm going to be a little more aggressive if they come across me now, and that's because I do have full armor. But look at that. I mean, look at my total health pool. In total, I think that total health pool is like less than a full amount of health if I had all my health. So let's see if we can get the medic. So I do a good job. Like, they almost always dodge backwards. There goes the decoy. I kind of screwed up the timing on that. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I gotta say, like, the pounce attack animation for Wraith is really crappy compared to the pounce attack animation. This is basically it, I think. This is the match right here. Other people have said this too. I'm just doing this to dodge damage, I think, there. I really shouldn't be using abduction to avoid damage like that, because it doesn't work out that well. But I'm probably going to lose this match. Like, this is just looking really bad. Let's focus on what I'm doing wrong here. Let's slow it down just a touch. I'm going for the Trapper, which is good. But there's almost no coming back from this. Like, look at how much damage I've taken. If I get a Warp Blast off, I might be able to get him. I think I lost him. There he is. I don't have 3 points in a Warp Blast, so he's out of range of that. Medic was. Look at this. Like, I've got to take so much damage just to take one guy down. It's got to be me. Like, it has to be me, because I've seen the statistics of Wraith, and the devs have posted it, and the Wraith looks fine, right? Like, Wraith is not having that bit of a problem. I'm almost dead. Like, I might as well just walk back into them and die at this point. There's no real sense in trying to keep it going. And that's one of the things that I'm starting to do now, is when things just get to this point in the match, I've just started to just let them kill me at the end. I'm like, I'm not going to come back from this. I don't want to drag it out and have another like 25-30 minute match where it's me just running around in circles, because that sucks for everybody. It really does. So I know it's not really that sportsmanlike to just kind of stand there and let them kill you, but you know, I don't want the match to be over, right? It's just as unfun for me to run around for 20 minutes, slowly getting chipped away and dying and not really doing much myself, as it is for the hunters. They want the match to be over, they want to get their win, and they want to move on to the next match, right? So I'm just complying with that. So anyways, there's that match. You know, I'm not really sure what I could have done differently. I think on the first dome, maybe it would have been better to target the trapper before targeting the healer. I may have been able to get a strike off on him. I probably would have been able to get a strike off on him and kill him and then get out of the dome quicker without, and I probably would have taken a little bit of health damage in the process of doing that, because it would have taken longer to strike down the let me go back here just to put some gameplay footage here, but whatever. Anyways, right about this part, this first dome, I may have been able to kill MMO, but I probably would have taken some health damage. Like, this may have been the amount of health damage I would have taken, or maybe one full bar of health damage, because it only took exactly my armor bar to take out the medic. And this is generally a good, I think this is good to go by. So I'm going to try going by this on my next videos, how much damage I take to get one strike off, and see what's going on here. Alright, so anyways, again, this is Flying Scorpion, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.